The world can be a harsh place for animals without a home. While some find shelter and care, others struggle to survive, facing hunger, exhaustion, and the relentless elements. One such animal had nearly lost all hope, until fate intervened in the form of a kind-hearted farmer. It was an ordinary day as the farmer made his way home, his mind occupied with the usual tasks. But his steps slowed when he heard frantic barking in the distance. At first, he dismissed it. Stray dogs were common in the area, and their cries often went unanswered. Yet, the barking soon turned into desperate yelps, then fell into an eerie silence. Something was wrong. Following the sound, the farmer scanned the landscape until his eyes fell on an unusual sight, a mound of fur trapped in a thick, murky swamp. At first glance, it seemed like debris caught in the mud, but then it moved. His heart sank as he realized the truth. It was a dog, stuck deep in the sludge, barely able to keep her head above the surface. The dog's eyes met his, wide with fear but still clinging to a faint glimmer of hope. Her body trembled, exhausted from the struggle, her strength nearly gone. The farmer knew he had to act fast. The swamp's thick, sinking mud made it impossible to wade in directly, so he looked around for a solution. Spotting a wooden plank nearby, he carefully laid it across the unstable ground, testing its hold before inching forward. The dog flinched as he approached, but she was too weak to resist. With a firm grip, the farmer grasped the scruff of her neck and pulled with all his might. The mud clung stubbornly to her fur, making the task agonizingly difficult. But after a few tense moments, she was free. The dog collapsed onto solid ground, too weak to move. Her chest rose and fell rapidly as she tried to process what had just happened. The farmer knelt beside her, using nearby reeds to gently wipe away the thick layers of mud, revealing the frail body underneath. After several minutes, the dog finally found the strength to stand. She took a few shaky steps, then turned to look at the man who had saved her. For a brief moment, their eyes locked, an unspoken gratitude passing between them, before she trotted off into the distance. The farmer watched her go, an unexpected weight settling in his chest. The encounter stayed with him, lingering in his thoughts long after. Days later, unable to shake the memory, he returned to the same area, hoping against hope that she was still there. And she was. This time, her fur was cleaner, her eyes brighter, but there was no mistaking her. The moment she saw him, her tail wagged hesitantly, as if remembering the hands that had saved her. The farmer knelt down, reaching out his hand. She stepped forward, closing the distance between them, and in that moment, he knew, she wasn't just a stray anymore. Bringing her home was the easiest decision he had ever made. No longer a helpless soul trapped in the mud, she now had a warm bed, food in her belly, and a companion who would never let her down. The road that had once led to despair had taken a turn toward hope. Together, they walked forward, no longer strangers, but family. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our next inspiring video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.